Good morning. Another day on the trail. It's 5:45 and I'm getting up. Everything is wet and covered in snows. And this is where we're going. Up, 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 up. I hate this so much. I've never wanted to quit a thru hike before, but this one I do. Like, quite seriously, what the hell? Ow! These are not regular plants. They have friggin' thorns all over them, and they're like tearing my clothes up. Why the hell are we going through this? Jeez. Ah! My map doesn't make sense. That's a cliff. I don't want to walk off it. There is no trail. There are no markers. Just holes in the ground. Cliffs on that side. I just climbed a giant mountain. I feel like I don't even know why I did it. Like, I have to get down there, but there's like no path, and it's just like a cliff, and the trail just goes straight. Just had to come down this like wall to this road. Ugh. Right, well, I made it down that absolute trash. Just spent the last 8 kilometers like with no trail, climbing up and over hills. And then one of the waypoints said that there was a house with a well, but I can't see any buildings anywhere, and I don't have any cell service to like look it up. And like, it's just a wall of trees where it says it is. I don't know, but I walked up the river a little and found this like puddle, basically, because it rained yesterday. So I'm gonna get some water from that puddle, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do today because that took so much energy, and I got like nowhere. And there's so much more climbing today, but like if the trails are like that, I'm gonna be stuck somewhere in the middle of nowhere. And I just like, because it's just taking so long. That took like 4 hours to go 8 kilometers through that crap, because there's just no path, and it's just up and down and up and down and over, and rocks and sliding, and it's just stupid. It's so stupid. I'm sitting here eating my lunch. Lovely behind me, and then I hear thunder. Cool. Look behind me, some dark ass clouds and thunder rolling in, and I'm supposed to climb a mountain next to get to the road that will take me to the hut that I'm supposed to sleep at tonight. And yesterday on this side of the mountain there was lightning all afternoon and evening. Now I don't want to be climbing a stupid mountain with no trail and the lightning. So, now I don't know what to do. I'm just sitting at this random house that's in the middle of nowhere. I thought maybe it would have water, but it does not. I need like a week off is really what I need to just like sleep and feel like a human again. But I don't have time for that if I want to finish this. But maybe I don't want to finish it. Maybe it's stupid and I hate it, and I'm not having a good time, and no one is out here. I'm the only one dumb enough to do this stupid trail. Yeah, the thunderstorm popped up quick. And it's like continuing to follow me. So I'm backtracking because my trail was just going to continue to go up and up and up above tree line. There weren't any bailout points, and I don't know. So it just like, yeah, it keeps getting bigger. These clouds are just like growing. This was a clear sky just like a minute ago, and so it's really like, whew, it's picking up. So I go back a few kilometers. There's a trail out towards the village, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do once I get there, but like, at least then I'm not in a thunderstorm in the mountains, I guess. I thought about just like putting up my tent and waiting for it to roll over. But then like, I actually don't want to do anything today. I'm having the worst time. I'm bored and the trail is terrible and there's no people. I just feel like nothing is working. I feel like I've just been banging my head against the wall for like 700 kilometers. That's a long time to just be having a bad time. I want to quit and I don't want to quit at the same time, because people are like, oh, this is the part where it gets good, and it's like, oh, so I just did all the bad parts and then I quit. But also, I'm so tired. It's been a long 4 months walking and traveling and working and not really taking any breaks. And yeah, I thought this would be fun, and it's not fun. It's actually just awful. So I don't know. I was way up there, and now I'm way down here. That's Igor, my overlanding friend that gave me a ride into town. So the thunderstorm rolled in. It's gonna rain all day. I was up above tree line for like the rest of my day. Honestly, I was pretty over it. So I came all the way back down the mountain, stood for, I don't know, 40 minutes with my thumb out. And then this cool overlanding vehicle drove by, and I was like, oh man, he didn't pick me up. Come on. And then he actually like turned around and was like, it's raining. I couldn't leave you there. I was like, thank you. Anyway, he was lovely. He lives in Zagreb, does like overlanding, and now is like doing overlanding tours and stuff. Anyway, super cool dude. He had a lovely dog. Gave me a ride into Tomislavgrad, and I have booked a motel, and I'm gonna be here for tonight. And then we're gonna make new plans. Actually, it is 7:30 in the morning, and I'm walking to the bus station because, in theory, there's a bus that goes to Mostar from here. And that's where I'm gonna go, because it looked pretty on my map. I'm just gonna take some days off, some touristy stuff, not worry about the trail. That's the plan, because I'm losing my mind. And then it's just like, I don't know, after more than 600 kilometers of absolute torture, I think I'm good for the moment. So I'm gonna take a bit of time off and then see what happens from here, because trails should be at least partly fun. They're supposed to be a challenge, that's part of it, but they're also supposed to be enjoyable, and there hasn't been anything enjoyable despite my deepest efforts in a long time. So that's what's happening. So I'm really hoping that the internet was correct, that this bus is real. We'll see. I have arrived in Mostar. It was really easy, actually. It was just a little bus, took me all the way here, and now I'm headed to a hostel. So I'm gonna stay here for a day and see how that goes. So I've got 2 nights at this little hostel for 20 bucks a night, which is pretty good. Canadian. It's got a really pretty river running down the city. After more than 700 kilometers on this trail, I still couldn't shake the feeling that I wasn't enjoying it. I kept waiting for things to click, telling myself maybe the next section would be different. But when I had to turn back from this thunderstorm, it felt like the absolute last straw. For the first time, I admitted to myself that something about this trail just really didn't align with me. It's hard to explain because I've never had such a hard time enjoying a long trail before. But I realized I needed to step back, take a break, and remind myself why I was here in the first place. So I caught a bus to Mostar. I wandered through the old streets on a walking tour, learned about the city's history, met other travelers, and enjoyed incredible Bosnian food. For the first time in weeks, I felt felt a lightness again, like I was finally giving myself permission to enjoy this whole thing. From there I headed to Sarajevo, planning to stay only a couple days, but ended up at a guest house where the host and a group of Chinese-speaking travelers adopted me like family. We hiked together, shared dinner each night, and every evening turned into a little celebration. I stayed there 4 days instead of 2, and honestly I didn't want to leave. The continuous footpath mentality, the pushing forward without deviation, really only works if it serves your ultimate goal. And my goal here wasn't just to walk every single kilometer in a straight line. It was to see countries I'd never visited before, to explore new cultures, to climb beautiful mountains, and to have meaningful experiences. Taking time off trail, letting myself reset in Mostar and see Sarajevo actually brought me closer to those goals than forcing myself through the parts I wasn't enjoying. So a little pause, a chance to reconnect and recharge, was exactly what I needed. And with it came the reminder that it's okay to make my own path. When a trail, or really anything, isn't helping me reach my ultimate goals, it's okay to reevaluate and adjust. By the time I left Sarajevo, I finally felt like I was ready to get back on trail with a new perspective and a lot more excitement. With situations in your mind, and you try to sleep it off, but night keeps on passing by. You're losing track of time. Losing track of time. Sometimes love is a reason to hold on. Blowing like a hurricane right inside.